Alrighty, what is up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be explaining the Tickingareas command. Now, this is going to be a shorter video, and what I want to say quickly, if you do not know what the Tickingareas command is, and you do commands in Minecraft, please just watch this video. I'll explain everything. It is probably the most useful command in the game. So, in short, what it does, right, is a command. If I place command here, right, and then I do, I don't know, say A. I'm going to make this repeating. This is just for a demonstration, but let me put this so it doesn't spam, right? But it'll say A, right? But now, let's say I took this exact command block, and now I'm going to fly, I don't know, here, I'll just teleport to 1,000, 1,000, basically. Right? And now, if I end up placing this command block here, now it's going to work still. But now, if I TP back now to this area, away from the command block, it shouldn't say anything in chat anymore. And what the Tickingareas command does is it allows you to load commands in. So, there are two ways that you can set it up. Now that I'm over here, it's going to say it again. There are two ways you can set it up with the command. So, it's a one-time command, but it's just Tickingareas add, or you could list, remove all, whatever. The rest is self-explanatory, but add, right? And then if you want to just make a quick thing, let's say you just have a few commands, all centralized, then you could just do Tickingareas add circle, and then tilde, and then the radius can be 1, 2, 3, or 4. 4 is the max, but this is saying how many chunks in each direction. So 4 is the biggest, and if you're just doing it this way, you might as well go for 4. And then whatever, you can name it whatever. So I'm just going to name mine temp, right? But now, if I place my command block down, and now go back over here, as you'll be able to see, it's still saying in chat. Like, this is still going up. And we'll see that one more time. Yep, just like that. And now this is, you're going to want these Tickingareas to have all your commands in them, pretty much. Like, let's say, for instance, it's a realm you have, right? If your commands, even if they're all by spawn, right? You're going to want to have your spawn in a Tickingareas because, yes, spawn will be loaded a lot of the time, but not all the time, which is ideal for certain commands that you constantly need running. Others you may not. It may be just per location, and it's best to just, not do them. But certain commands you want like that. And the other way actually Tickingareas can be used is just slash Tickingareas add, and then if you see this top one here, because there are two lines, this top one, right, is you can go from a coordinate to another coordinate. So what I'm gonna do, right, is you could go basically from here, and then if all your commands are in a square, right, let's say they're in a square between these, right, just like this, whatever, right. If you did from that corner to that corner, that would pretty much optimize like so you don't have too much stuff loaded, but it'll still get all your commands. Now it doesn't go exactly from those coordinates, it goes from the chunk borders, which if you're lucky, maybe it will go from those coordinates, maybe it won't. And to remove it, obviously you can just do Tickingareas, remove, but what I'm gonna do is actually list, and then let me turn send command feedback on really quick so I can see it. Alright. If I type this in, then as you can see, I have this is one I'm actually using, and then this is the one I set up earlier. So I can do slash Tickingareas, remove, and the two things you can do is if you're standing in it, you can just do tilde, and it'll remove the one you're standing in. Or if you want to remove it by name, you can, and I named mine temp, and now it's gone. One thing to note, though, is you can only have a total of 10, and that is across dimensions. So you can have, let's say, 2 in the nether, 5 in the end, that's 7, and then you can have 3 in the overworld. You can't do any more. And the Tickingareas is sadly limited to 100 chunks per Tickingareas, but for the most part, you should be able to put everything that needs to be loaded, in that space. But yeah, like I said, this video is going to be a shorter one, but again, Tickingareas command, one of the most important commands in the game. It just pretty much allows every other thing to work. Like, for instance, this system here, right? This was a TPA system I showed in one of my previous videos. You should definitely check it out. But, like, if this wasn't in Tickingareas and me and a friend were 1,000 blocks away and no one was near it, we couldn't use the system. Whereas if it is, we can use the system from 1,000,000 blocks away. and same goes for other things. Um, but yeah, so if you have like a realm, for instance, and you have command somewhere, make sure you have the ticking area done. I know I've mentioned ticking areas probably in every one of my videos actually. Um, yeah, and you want to just make sure you have one around all your commands. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today's video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like. If you really liked it, make sure to subscribe. And if you have any ideas that you want to see me try to do with commands, make sure to leave a comment down below. Yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Peace.